Go. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, students? Fine. I hope all of you would be good, safe and sound at your homes. Let's start our new topic that is correlated with the covalent bond. We had already discussed about the covalent bond, and there is another subtopic that is related to the covalent bond, that is lone pair and bond pair. You should know what is lone pair and bond pair. Today I am gonna explain these two terms. Stay with me. Now be attentive. So dear student, to understand the lone pair and bond pair, let's take the example of nitrogen. The atomic number of nitrogen is 7, and if we have a look on its electronic configuration, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. K shell, L shell. So in the valence shell, you can see there are two orbitals, 2s and 2p. These are also known as subshells. So in 2p subshell, we can accommodate 3 electrons, 1, 2, 3. In 2s subshell, there are 2 electrons. So in the valence shell of nitrogen, there are 3 single electrons. These single electrons are known as bonding electrons. So in nitrogen, how many bonding electrons are there? 3. And there is one pair of electron that is known as lone pair. So in nitrogen, there is one lone pair and there are 3 bonding electrons. So how can we distinguish between bonding and non-bonding electrons? Lone pair is also known as non-bonding electrons. These electrons are actually used in the formation of coordinate covalent bond. So here in nitrogen, there is one lone pair and 3 bonding electrons. Now, what would be the definition? What would be the conclusion for this? The unpaired electrons present in the valence shell of an atom are known as bonding electrons, while the pair of electrons that is present in the valence shell of an atom, that are known as your lone pair. In nitrogen, there is one lone pair. Mostly in exam, they ask that how many lone pair are there in nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine. Let's take the example of next atom, that is oxygen. If we take the example of oxygen, you can see here the atomic number of oxygen is 8. So here you can see 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. So in the valence shell of oxygen, you can see here one, two, three, 4. So how many pair of electrons are there? There are 2 pair of electrons. 2 pairs of electrons. And these are known as lone pairs. And how many single electrons are there? There are 2 single electrons. These are known as bonding electrons. In nitrogen, there are 3 bonding electrons. That's why nitrogen make 3 single bond. For example, nitrogen make the bond with, in case of ammonia, you can see here, in case of ammonia, there is one lone pair. And how many bond pairs are there? There are actually 3 bond pair. Conclude 1 bond pair, 2 bond pair and 3 bond pair. In case of ammonia, there is one lone pair that is situated on the nitrogen, and overall in making the 3 covalent bond, we need 3 bond pair. So for one covalent bond, in one covalent bond, single covalent bond, there is one pair. In single covalent bond, there is one pair of electron. We can also say bond pair. One bond pair mean there is single bond. So in case of double covalent bond, you would have 2 bond pair. In case of triple covalent bond, you would have 3 bond pair. Or overall you can say 6 electrons. Similarly, in case of your fluorine, you can see in case of fluorine, I hope you have noted it. Please note on this. Let's take the example of fluorine. In case of fluorine, the atomic number of fluorine is 7. The atomic number of fluorine is 9. If we have the electronic configuration of fluorine, there is 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. So in this case, you can see here in valence shell, you would find you may see here there are 3 lone pairs. And there is one bonding electron. There is one. Okay, students. Let's discuss that how can we represent the lone pair and bond pair on an atom or in a molecule. Okay. So representation of lone pair and bonding electrons or bond pair. In nitrogen, there is one lone pair and 3 bonding electrons. In oxygen, there are 2 lone pairs and 2 unpaired electron, or you can say 2 bonding electrons. In case of fluorine, there are 3 lone pairs and 1 bonding electron. These bonding electrons also tell the valency of a typical element. In nitrogen, since there are 3 single electrons, so the valency of nitrogen is 3. It will make 3 covalent bond. In case of your oxygen, here I am. In case of oxygen, there are 2 single electrons. The valency of oxygen will be 2. In case of fluorine, there is only 1 single electron or unpaired electron. The valency of fluorine will be 1. The fluorine will make 1 covalent bond. So here I am gonna represent the lone pair by this red line. So these are the lone pairs. So in nitrogen there is 1 lone pair. In oxygen you can see there are 2, and in fluorine respectively there are 3 lone pair. Okay. So when nitrogen makes the ammonia, so we can represent the lone pair and bond pair in this way. Here you can see, hopefully you people would getting me, that in case of ammonia we have 1 bonding electron, 1 bond pair, 2 bond pair and 3 bond pair. In ammonia there are 3 bond pairs and 1 lone pair. In ammonia 1 lone pair and 3 bond pair. 3 bond pairs. In case of water, you can see, in case of water, there are again 2 lone pairs and 2 bond pairs. 2 lone pairs and two lone pairs and two bond pairs. In case of hydrofluoric acid or HF, there are three lone pairs and one bond pair. Three lone pairs and one bond pair. I hope you are getting that what is the difference between bond pair and lone pair. There is another difference. You can see that we can represent in a molecular structure. You can easily understand that the pair of electron that is under the attraction of one atom, it is your lone pair. The bond pair will always under the attraction of more than one atom, or under the attraction of two atoms. The bond pair will be under the attraction of two atoms, and lone pair would be under the attraction of one atom. Secondly, the maximum number of lone pair will be 3. There is no atom which would have more than 3 lone pairs. Maximum number of lone pairs is equal to 3, while the bond pair they may be 3, 4 and so on. So this was all about your lone pair and bond pair. The lone pair is the pair of electron, non-bonding electron present in an atom, in the valence shell of an atom, while the bonding electrons, they are unpaired electrons. Okay, when they make the bond with other atom, we call them as a bond pair. So I hope you would get all of these points. For any query, you can call me, you can WhatsApp me. I would need your feedback. Stay blessed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Okay students, now write down MCQs and short questions. Number 1, there are dash bond pairs in N2 molecule A 2, B 3, C 1, D 4. Number 2, in H2 molecule the number of bonding electrons are A 2, B 1, C 4, D 3. Number 3, in F2 molecule the total number of lone pairs are A 2, B 4, C 3, D 6. Number 4, dash atom has greater number of lone pairs. Option A nitrogen, option B oxygen, option C fluorine, option D potassium. Then we have short questions. Number 1, write down any two differences between lone pair and bond pair. Write down any two differences between lone pair and bond pair. Number 2, draw the structure of NH3, which is also called ammonia, and mention lone pair and bond pair. I hope you got the topic and the written material. Stay blessed. Assalamu alaikum.